If you practice the method and your pauses are not bad, your pauses are okay, you can avoid a lot of stuff. In fact, we routinely have cases when people actually, when they're going through cleansing reactions, big cleansing reactions, because they've pushed very high scores, they develop symptoms of deeper diseases like stroke or like Parkinson's during the cleansing reaction. It's obviously not the condition itself, but they like mimics those symptoms a little bit. So you can see that those diseases that were more or less on the map of the future are being discharged. When the body is trying to maintain its pH, if your pH goes to alkaline 8 or something, you're just dead immediately. There's no discussions about it. So in its effort to maintain the correct pH, sometimes the body has to scrape off calcium from the bones, and it becomes like a powdered form. It's some chemical reaction, and this stripping down of the calcium, which goes into blood, restores the pH. And now the body doesn't know, or it's not saying it doesn't know, but now it has to dispose of these calcified deposits, which are like dust. Sometimes that's why some of you may notice that your urine is cloudy. Sometimes it is cloudy, sometimes it's not cloudy, but when it's cloudy, it's often these calcified deposits. But when they circulate and they appear around inside the mouth, they become plaque, what the dentist scrapes off. And when they somehow, for whatever reason, and don't ask me the reason, I don't know why, but sometimes they go into the joints and they reform there as plaque, as calcified deposits. And that's what is the beginning of arthritis. And sometimes they begin to coalesce in the brain, and that's called Alzheimer's. And for men, they can occur and build up in the prostate, and that's called prostatitis. And then they can occur in the kidney or the gall, and that's kidney stones and gallstones. Hard like a rock. The stuff is like absolute, it's just like, yeah, like cement. And as you practice the method, the tendency is they dissolve away again. They reform as a calcified deposit, and hopefully they move out of the body properly. So kidney stones, gallstones, plaque, Alzheimer's, prostatitis. I think there's other things too. Oh yeah, cellulitis. This is these calcified deposits block the osmotic interaction of the fat. Doesn't really occur to men so much. Small kids it can, but it mainly occurs to ladies and more of the Mediterranean types. So I would practice. I would double down on your practice.
We've had people come with Alzheimer's, and generally, if they maintain maximum pauses of 80 to 100 steps or sitting, then their brain functions, especially in the early stages, it's if they don't practice, it doesn't function.
Right,
it deteriorates again. But I mean, we have had people that have had to be helped, putting their hand to the nose and everything to start with. And after a couple of weeks, they can do it independently. So that's positive.
Some people, like it's always, they say, oh, they'd never do this. They'd never, oh, you're joking. They wouldn't touch, oh, no. And just somehow the right circumstances come, and then, all of a sudden they do.